Donald Trump just dropped some nuclear bombs on the Democrats. Oh my gosh. He warned them. He warned them in April of 2019. He says, I'm going to release all these documents related to Russia. He gave them a warning. He said, you know what? All you got to do is fess up. What did they do? They poked the tiger. They said, hey, you know what? Joe Biden threatened the Ukrainians. He tried to extort them with Hunter.
I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, what, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a got fired.
And you know what we're going to do? We're going to impeach you for that, President Trump, because we think we can sell this to the American people. And Trump said, you know what? You're going to keep messing with me till I finally start fighting back, and I'm going to kick you in your crotches, and I'm going to do a little bit of nipple torture. And that's what he finally decided to do. Drop some nukes. He warned them. He warned them during the debate. Donald Trump said, Joe Biden, you want to talk about a smooth transition? Did you see his face when he said that? He says, you want to talk about a smooth transition of power? He was like, you didn't give me a smooth transition of power. For 4 years, I've been battling you. But he warned them, pay attention, people. Listen to me. Listen to the words of Kevin Jackson here. He said, we got you. We caught you. He warned them. Now, I already did one of these things on how we know Trump won a debate. Let me tell you something, folks. If you are a card-carrying conservative, one of them gun-toting Bible thumpers, you just got vindicated, because it's about to get bugly. That's butt ugly to translate. It's about to get bugly for the Democrats, or fugly. You can choose whichever one you want, because Donald Trump is dropping nukes. And it started with Radcliffe, DNI Radcliffe. Everybody was wondering what's going on. I've been talking on my radio show, going on other radio shows of other people, and I've been saying, guys, be patient. Be patient. Donald Trump is not done. He's waiting for the right time. He's letting the Democrats, he's giving them enough rope. And guess what those suckers did? They hung themselves. By the way, YouTube, this is not partisan. I'd be saying this if it were the opposite. If what was done to Donald Trump had been done to Barack Obama, I'd be saying, Republicans, you are in for a horrible future. But it wasn't. It was Barack Obama essentially weaponizing. You've heard this word, but it is a fact. He weaponized his Department of Justice against Trump. Donald Trump said, I've been 4 years fighting these clowns, kicking their butts. I got the evidence. And I told everybody, I said, hey, look, if you think a guy as astute as Donald Trump, who took $1 million loan from his dad and became a billionaire, who knows how to survive, who became one of the most iconic brands of an individual in the world, if you think he hasn't found his sea legs after 4 years of being president, you got to be out of your mind. This dude started out knowing the job better than almost any president ever in office. And you don't think he took that knowledge and said, now that I know how the inner workings of this beast works, I'm not going to learn something? When he promised to drain the swamp, he was going to drain the swamp. And he's been warning them. He's been warning these Democrats, leave me alone. Let me do the people's business. And if you do that, we'll all benefit. It's not about politics. I'm not talking about Republican or Democrat or independent. Let me do my job for the people. And they didn't. They said, no, we're going to, from the moment he got elected, we're going to impeach you. We're going to make your life miserable. We're going to keep you in court. Adam Schiff, bug-eyed Schiff, he said it. Every member of the Congressional Black Circus, every one of those clowns said, we're going to impeach him. We're going to keep him busy. We're going to keep him tied up. And that's all over. You're at the beginning. You ever seen Willard, the movie where the dude had control of all the rats and he could sick those rats all over the place? DC right now looks like Willard. They are scrambling. Rats are going like crazy. When DNI Radcliffe produced that report, you know what they found out? They found out former CIA director John Brennan is the one who narked on the Obama administration. He told them Obama knew that Hillary Clinton was already targeting Donald Trump. That happened on Tuesday, early Tuesday. Later on Tuesday, the president comes out, gives a salute to Huey 1, takes his mask off, gives his little press conference on COVID, on Wu flu, and says, hey, don't sweat the Wu flu. Don't worry about that. It ain't all that. He was starting to signal, I got this. I got this. And then the next thing he does, in the evening, he issues a report that says, I'm going to release all the documents, declassify everything related to Russia. Now, what did the Democrats say they wanted? We want total transparency. This is what Bug-Eyed Schiff said, the Pekingese congressman. We want transparency. We want all the stuff out there. They won't let you know who the whistleblower was. They won't let you know anything. Well, guess what? Trump says, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it. In April of 2019, he said, I'm going to do it. At some point, I'm going to do it. Now, October 6th, whatever the day it was that he did this, 2 October surprises. 1 from DNI Ratcliffe that took all the information over to the president, and 2, the president saying, I'm declassifying it. Okay, media, how are you going to handle it? What are you going to say now? Huh? Comey testifies, I don't remember, I don't know. Oh, doesn't know anything, but can write a book with miraculous detail, but doesn't know anything about his job. Jim Comey, go get fitted, baby. These people are going down. I don't know who is out there going, it's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. McCabe says he didn't want to testify because he said he was afraid of catching the Wu flu. Let me tell you something. Somebody better go drop some state's evidence, because when other people start narking on each other inside of DC, it's going to get ugly. But here's what happened, folks. I just want to be very clear for those listening to Kevin Jackson here, because I feel like the Joker, my smile is so big. 2 nuclear bombs got dropped. 1 on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, metaphorically, because the Democrats got nuked twice within a very small amount of time. And politically speaking, let me tell you, there is no recovery. There is no part of the blast zone that you survive here. Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Comey, McCabe, Strzok, all of them going down. Donald Trump is signaling to everybody involved with this, I don't play. You have done enough for me, and I've had it. And so there are people out there that write to me. You guys, you participate in my radio show. You follow me in other areas and things that we do. And I've been telling you, I've been warning you. I said, guys, you hold on. You hold on. Every year since Donald Trump has been elected, it has been Christmas for the Republicans. It has been Happy New Year. It has been your birthday. It has been your anniversary. It's been Valentine's Day. It has been Mother's Day, Father's Day, if you happen to be them, all rolled into one. And all you've been doing is you're waiting. You've been waiting for this moment, the moment of vindication, where you said, we're going to put a guy into the White House. And I told America, you must have a white Republican president to get this swamp drained. You can't do it with an affirmative action president. You can't do it with a woman president, somebody that gets to make an excuse. You got to have a white dude who's willing to take the punches and say, you know what? I'll be your huckleberry. I'm your huckleberry. And that's what Donald Trump did. And it culminated on October the 6th, when 2 things occurred. 2 nukes got dropped on the Democratic Party. So America, I don't know, this should be a holiday. Somebody needs to make this an official holiday, because you have witnessed the beginning of the end. You don't need to be vindicated, just for the record. You did the right thing. But these swamp rats, DC, tried to hide all this stuff from you, and now the light of day is going to come. So congratulate yourselves. Pat yourselves on the back, because you did something good. And your president, Donald Trump, is going to show all these naysayers, all these, he's a racist, he's a womanizer, all those different things. He's going to show them you've been wrong. So get ready to go to every one of those suckers and say, yeah, how you like me now? Yeah, who was right? Who was wrong? Get ready. And don't be afraid to tell them, I told you so. I've been telling you for 4 years, this man is not about himself. He's selfless. And on your side is selfish. And you've been part of it. And so you're now going to have to take the wrath of the American citizens, because we were right. And let me tell you something, YouTube, because I know you want to take me off. I don't care what political persuasion you are. If this were Barack Obama and it had been done to him, I'd be saying the same thing, because I would have been fighting for him. Just turns out he was worthless, but Donald Trump isn't. Anyway, that's it for me.